going?
Well, good morning, Joe, and thank you for coming in to visit us this morning to talk about stewardship. We appreciate your time.
Yes, well, it's a pleasure to be here. Just doing that. It is a pleasure.
So, just wondering, how long have you been here at Three Willows? I know you were at Westwood.
Yes, oh, a long time. I was here before this new addition was built, and I forget the year it was built, but I think I've been here since late 80s, so it's close to 30 years probably.
So you've seen a lot of history.
Yes, a lot of people come and go, but there's still a lot of people here that were here when I started.
Okay, some of the original.
Yes,
What are they? The charter members, I guess they would be.
I guess it would be,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. So just a question on why do you give your time, talents, and financial gifts to the church?
Well, I'm a believer, so you know you're going to go somewhere. And I started here back here when I insured the building. I started at that time, which was a long time ago. And so I, like a lot of people my age, we don't change too much. So I haven't had any reason to leave, and so I've stayed. I gave a lot of my time before I moved to the country. You know, moved to the country is a long way back in to attend meetings. So I've been able to since then to do a financial aid more than a physical presence. And so as long as I'm able to afford that, I will continue to provide financial aid, and as well as sing in the choir and serve on the trustees. But you come to church anyway, I might as well be in the choir.
That's
And
right.
the trustees don't meet very often, so doesn't take a lot of my time. So I'll be giving financial aid.
That's wonderful, but the trustees is a really important piece for this church to have somebody holding our assets and looking after us, so we appreciate having someone.
Yeah. We don't have a lot of cash to look after, but one of the important things is to make sure our insurance was up to date, and we had an inspection a year ago to take care of that, so it's important to make sure that we don't have a claim that isn't covered.
So that's good to have that done.
Yeah.
So a question we've been asking is, what would you do if you had unlimited resources?
Well, I've had unlimited resources as a financial planner, and that's been basically my career the last 35 years. Is that you think about these things, and I always thought that if a client came to me and said, "Joe, I won the lottery, I got $50 million," and I think that's probably unlimited resources, I would try and get them to set up the same as I would if I won the 50 million or had 50 million, set up a charity trust of say 20 of the 50 million, and use that money to set up annual gifts to charities of your choice, and have myself, if I was running it, but have a committee or something to set it up so they have the regular ones that get it, like this church would get the money yearly to, rather than a lump sum, get basically an endless annual supply of money to help with resources, fixtures, etc. in the church, other than the normal operations. So even though it could be used for the operations too. So that'd be one way to do it, is in using a trust and set up something that would endure and be around after we're all gone.
Well, that's certainly a very good stewardship plan
yes.
to have in place. Yeah. So now, what does Three Willows do for fun?
Well, like all United churches that I know, we eat a lot. And so that's a good reason to get people together for conversation, to hear about each other's problems, successes, each other's joys, and to share the sorrows and all of those things. So we get together to eat, and what a great way to get conversation and have fun. And there's various things going on at the church that people attend, and then we socialize after church. So there's a lot of good things going. And like I say, you come to church and like the song from Cheers is, "You want to be where everybody knows your name."
Isn't that the truth?
Yes, and people know you by your first name, so it's great. It's a lot of fun, and you find you meet a lot of great people in church because they're willing to share and give and be part of an ongoing society that is congenial, cooperative, and sharing the load.
Good. Well, thank you so much for your time this morning, Joe. Really appreciate you stopping by and chatting with us about stewardship.
Thank you. Thank you very much.